Now, what happened on the inside? Oh, yikes. So the overseer and the farmer just got wiped off the map. Okay. Well, that's great. Uh-huh. What happens if I just build the terminal again? What were you? You were the construction terminal. Does he come back? Oh my goodness, he comes back. Oh, are you okay? Does that mean our farmer comes back? Oh, hooray. Oh my gosh, I've never been so happy to see a Gek in my entire life. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good toxic protection, and good water landing. Yeah, Welcome back, guys, to another No Man's Sky The Waypoint update. And today, the task is to gather some Mordite by becoming, I don't know, aggressive friends with the creatures on this planet. We need to gather at least 100 for the quest, but I would like to gather maybe 200 or so if this guy doesn't crash right into the ground, so that we can plant some Mordite. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill up our life support while we're at it. Sure, and then I also want to try and grab some more uranium. I believe we should be able to find some uranium on this planet somewhere. Maybe not insanely close by, as I'm sure we've gathered all of this up. And if we can't find the uranium here because I'm seeing ammonia, we do have another planet that we can warp to and grab the uranium from there. I want to get the fourth Gravitino host planted. So I'm gonna go creature murdering and bring you guys in if anything interesting happens. Alright, so we've got 227 Mordite. That should be plenty for our friend and plenty to plant as well. I have not seen any uranium deposits here. And if I'm looking over on the right-hand side under available resources, it's pretty clear that we're not going to see the uranium here. We're going to see the uranium on a different planet. So the goal then would be, I really want to go and grab some of that. I believe that's what I need in order to plant another Gravitino host. I guess maybe I should check, shouldn't I? Although I guess I'm not going to be able to check here. Let's check the catalog, perhaps. Plants. I don't see the Gravitino host in here. Here's the Gravitino ball. This doesn't really tell us what it takes to plant one, though, does it? And I really do not see one here. Okay, so maybe it's not the uranium that we need. Maybe it's Maybe we just needed another Gravitino ball in order to plant this? I actually can't quite remember now. So maybe what we do is we just head back to the base and turn in the Mordite and get the other one planted. And we can figure out what we need for the Gravitino host once we're back. Okay, so here we are back in our main base. Let's see what it takes for this Gravitino host. Oh, it took silver. That's what we're short on, is silver. I should have remembered that. How much do we have in here? Only 34. And I believe the silver is something we need to get from... I know we can get it from shooting the asteroids in space. Okay. I need to make it a point to try and grab some of that when we're up next time. But let's go ahead and plant this last Mordite since we're here. There we go. At least we can get that taken care of. And now let's go talk to the Overseer, who we didn't totally remove from the face of the galaxy in the last episode. Nope, didn't happen. Different timeline. I can see the change in you, friend. You have completed your task, and I have seen the world as you see it. I do not entirely understand what I have done for the Overseer, but they seem once again ready to reward me for my actions. Here, take these schematics. May the things you build always remind you of those you killed to construct them. Ah, what a wonderful memory to have. The Exocraft Terminal. A research station tailored to the needs of technicians. I guess that lines up with the Exocraft we just crafted, huh? A recoil stabilizing weapon scope for precise combat. Uh-huh. Wonder where that goes. Install the combat scope. Now, where exactly is that going? Is that going to be installed in here? It sure doesn't look like it. I would imagine that the combat scope would be installed on the multi-tool, but we're out of slots. Can it be installed here? No. And I don't think it's going to be installed here. No. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it needs to be installed on the multi-tool, and we just don't have the room for it. And I don't really want to take any of these off. Okay, so I think what we're going to need to do is maybe focus on finding some kind of upgrade to our multi-tool, whether that be a whole new multi-tool entirely, or that be something that will give us some more slots. In the meantime, though, let's look at our log if I can remember what button to hit. You build an Exocraft Terminal. This is going to take chromatic metal and dihydrogen. All right. Should have plenty of that in here. So it said we're going to need 25. So I'm going to try and be very precise about this. So there's the 25. We already have enough chromatic metal. Now, where is this terminal going to go exactly? Does it hook on? It's not going to hook onto this, I'm sure. And I don't think we have any room left in here, do we? I could squeeze it right into the middle, but I don't think that's what they're going to ask of us, is it? So does that mean we need to build another dome? Another cylindrical room? We're going to need more pure ferrite in order for that to happen. But maybe it's a good idea if we do. So let's go ahead and put a door in so that we can go from one side to the other. Maybe this room should go out the back. So can we just delete this door? Be very careful not to delete the entire building. Let's put the door on this side. Okay, that doesn't seem awful. So now we're going to need some more pure ferrite, and I'm going to need more ferrite as well anyways, because I'm starting to run low. So let me go gather up some ferrite, craft that into, or excuse me, refine that into some pure ferrite, and I'll bring you guys back once we've made another dome room. Okay, so I've gathered up the required resources, and I believe that these are about as aligned as they're going to be. It doesn't really seem like they snap very well together, but I think these are pretty spot on. I tried to lay down some more of the timber flooring to kind of give myself a pattern of sorts to go off of. And if I'm using this center line between these two panels as it, you can see this one is rotated a little off, but I did place this before the panels. But if we look here, it's about the same. If it wasn't for the rotation, I feel like, hey guys, I feel like it would be pretty close. So if I walk like straight out this door, I can technically walk straight into this one. So I think it's fine. It is bugging me a little that I couldn't really fit them together like that. But let's go ahead and plop down the Exocraft Terminal. And this is going to need a technician to operate. So now we're going to need to hire. Right, we're going to need to hire an Exocraft technician. And are we going to find one at our space station in this system? It sure seems like it. So let's go ahead and get up to the space station and see if we can find this recruit. Well, they do look to be here. Guess I can't run through there, can I? Well, before we go, let's take a look at this guy. Ooh, this guy has quite a few more slots, which would be pretty helpful. What if we compared? Right now, this is listed as having more damage potential, but less scanner range. But this guy is listed as having more scanner range, but less damage potential. But I would guess once we would put on maybe like this Boltcaster upgrade, we might be able to increase that damage potential. Plus, this is a B class. It has a lot more slots. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking this is definitely the trade-in that we were looking for. So we could just straight up buy this for 2.4 million units. We only have 2.6, so I don't feel comfortable doing that. I do feel comfortable with the exchange, though. And we've been sitting on this multi-tool for a little while now. I think it's time we try something else out. Let's exchange. Hopefully that was not a terrible decision. I'm feeling okay. Good. That I just had a small panic attack. I thought maybe all of our things just went away. Okay, let's organize a little bit. I'm gonna put the mining things on the bottom. I'm gonna put the weapon things, I'm calling them things, they're technology modules. I'm gonna put the mining on the bottom, put the weapons on the top, and anything else miscellaneous will go up here on the top. And the personal force field would go up here, the terrain manipulator would go up here, and then we can add in the mining laser, the plasma launcher, and the combat scope. Right. Let's just go ahead and rename. You guys knew what this was going to be. If I could spell. All right. Now let's go ahead and see if we can recruit this Exocraft technician while we're here. Hello. Ooh, Ensign Yamai? I demand a place on your throne world, interloper. Acceptance will grant you the glory of an exocraft and a Viking mech priest to administer its mass. Pray only that you have an Exocraft Terminal sufficient for my skills. Refusal? Well, refusal will result in my inevitable extermination. So be quick. Ah, come on, man. I got the terminal. Let's go. Hire. You are weak and unworthy of my skills, but I have no choice. Gee, thanks. I will flee to your vile world. I will become an interloper. You're darn right. And you know what? You know what I have to say about that? Thumbs up, buddy. How do I go back? Okay, there we go. Awesome. I'm looking at this and thinking about what we need to install. We're going to need wiring looms, but we should be able to buy those with our galactic trade terminal back on the planet. So I don't think we need to worry about buying them here, and I would like to try buying them on the planet. So let's do that. Let's head on back. Now let's see if our Exocraft technician has settled in nicely. There you are. Ensign Yamai, haven't quite figured out how to say that yet. What sounds more gra? Yamai. Yeah, maybe that one. I don't know. They calmed since I last saw them, though I still feel a sense of dread within their eyes, of the paranoia that has sustained them across the stars. Interloper, I will do as I promised. Build a geobay from this schematic, and my exocraft shall be yours, unworthy though you may be. Now excuse me, I must ensure this location is defensible, should my people try to find me. So this is asking me to do the roamer geobay, which we already got from our archive. Gra. Of course. This bargain greatly favors you, interloper. My exocraft has seen much glory. Cool, so it looks like it just gives us the recipe again. Oh no, an exocraft engine module. That's what it gave us instead. Presumably because we built this ahead of time. I really do wish that they would maybe better align what seem to be multiple tutorials into a more seamless story. So like, if I'm supposed to get this Exocraft technician, then there should really be no way that I get in a geobay blueprint from this computer. That's kind of my reason or line of thinking there. So that's interesting. But we already built it. Let's talk to him. Interloper, have you constructed the roamer geobay? Gra. Tell me once you have. We must scan this world. We must find its signals, its secrets. Yep, I built it, buddy. Good. Here's a blueprint for an Exocraft Radar. This augmentation will allow you to discover buildings and signals from afar. But interloper, know that it disgusts me that you lack so much knowledge. Do not delay, interloper. You have the means. Now set about the construction of the signal booster. I do not know how I feel about this, warrior. I do not know whether I have made a mistake, but there is nothing to be done. The Viking has honored their word, so I shall honor mine. Yeah, we can do that. Of course, we're going to need chromatic metal. That is not surprising. So we're going to need to craft the radar. We're going to need to install the radar. Right. Let's see here. Now this probably needs a little bit of organization. And I'm guessing this is an Exocraft boost module. These suspensions here, I wonder what they're going to group up with. Let's just, no, I think I want to install the radar down here for now. Yeah, we're not going to have enough of anything, that's fine. And I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll go ahead and put in what we have. Go ahead and put in these suspensions. Right. And these, I'm guessing that these suspensions should all group together. They're flashing in a, oh no, this is the same color blue, so maybe that's not indicative of a grouping yet, but I'm hoping that these will group together. And then in the multi-tool, we're going to need to install, let's see, we want the advanced mining laser to go there. We're going to want the terrain manipulator to go here. Actually, I maybe should not have done that yet. Let's put the scanner here. Let's put the combat scope there. We'll try the personal force field here. And we'll try the plasma launcher here. I don't think that will group with these. Okay, so we have a lot of technology to install, with a lot of parts to buy and craft. And so I think that's something that I will probably work on kind of off camera between episodes. And hopefully the next time that you see me, the multi-tool will be kind of all put back together. But yeah, take a look at how this guy looks. Very cool. And we've got our bolt caster already. Yeah, I like the look of this guy. It's nice to see something a little bit different than what we had before. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here for today. So if you enjoyed, please tap the like button. And if you want to see more content from me in the future, tap the red subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Later!